what I'm about to say, I'm going to be giving some information on CheckScan Plus, which is our managed vulnerability scanning service. And as mentioned throughout time, Samir mentioned, we primarily would use AppCheck as our primary scanning technology when running assessments across customers' infrastructure and web applications. But what we've done, and this is, I guess, the interesting part, is we've married that together with a fully managed service. What our customers are now delivering, or what our customers are now receiving, is ongoing, continuous and structured vulnerability scans, and they're receiving reporting on a more consistent and structured basis. So I want to take you on somewhat of a journey today. Basically, behind me you'll see 3 slides. It's understanding the challenge, creating a solution, and all of this is done for continuous improvement. And I think with continuous improvement, as Joe and David mentioned earlier on, it's all about implementing good habits slowly but surely over time, and slowly getting to a stage where you're reducing risk all the time, and that's what we're all here for. That's why we're talking about IT security in general. So in terms of the challenge, I guess I'll break it down so it's quite clear. The challenge that we found by speaking with companies, over a period of time, is that they were aware of the importance of security testing in different forms, may it be vulnerability scanning or penetration testing. But the reality was, we found they just weren't testing their IT assets as frequently or enough really. It was organizations may execute an ad hoc penetration test periodically, which will provide some level of comfort and provide results from a point in time. So with that in mind, we knew that CommSec needed to create a solution whereby our customers could avail of more continuous and structured scanning. And essentially that's how the managed service and CheckScan Plus was created, was to provide our customers with that service whereby it was more continuous and structured. Now behind me you'll see 6 points. These 6 points are what our security analysts and SOC analysts will provide to the customer after the scan has been ran. So you'll see discover, prioritize, assess, validate, report, and remediate. Essentially, just to break each of those points down again, so it's clear to an extent, is when the scan has been delivered and concluded. Now we've got vulnerabilities based across. We've now found the vulnerabilities. So what we would then do is get working on the output, and we'll prioritize those into kind of critical, high, medium, low vulnerabilities, and assign them a CVSS score. Now once we've done that, we basically then we have what the customer is receiving is a report that has been, it's being reviewed, it's been sanitized, and it's when they receive the report at the end, I guess it's made very clear for them, because if you put that into a comparison purpose, if you have a vulnerability scanning tool that's not being managed, what you might find is that you could have a 50 or 60 page document with several vulnerabilities, but there's no contextual meaning behind it. And the value add that we will bring to the customer is when they receive a report, and what they like about it is it's going to come prioritized, it's going to come with remediation advice, it's going to come with next steps to follow, and it's also going to come with a full analyst summary whereby we do the heavy lifting. We're showing them what they need to do so they can go about remediating vulnerabilities. And that's what I think the customers like. In terms of tying this together into a real life example, we've been working with a company called Aryza, and I want this will just show the audience, I guess, how we've tied this together and how our company has received a positive impact of CheckScan Plus. We've been working with Aryza since March of this year. Aryza are a global financial services organization, and they develop a lot of financial services applications on behalf of their clients. And historically speaking, they would avail of good consultative-driven penetration testing across their web applications. And like I mentioned before, it provided them some level of comfort, some level of security, but I guess in essence, looking at it now, it was a solution that needed to be integrated into their software development lifecycle, so they can run security assessments and tests as they develop throughout different stages. So we got chatting then over a period of time, and we showed them the performance behind AppCheck as a tool, and they were happy. And with regards to, I guess, getting it implemented, we look after, say, I think it's 10 of their web applications now on an ongoing basis, where they're receiving quarterly reports, and they're receiving the ongoing support. And I think that's the important thing, is we're always here to go the extra mile for the customer. So therefore, with the vulnerabilities that are found, the reports that are sent through, we're always going to be there to help out. And behind me there is just a quick write-up testimonial of how Aryza have found the service to be, and we look forward to helping them through their journey and continuing to work with them. So guys, just to summarise, I did only have a few minutes to discuss it, but with regards to what the CheckScan Plus service will provide, you know, you're looking at continuous security testing on an ongoing basis. You're looking at detailed and prioritised reports that our security analysts have developed for you. You're looking at ongoing and continuous, and it's more structured, so therefore over a period of time you can see visibility and gain continuous improvement. And guys, I want to thank you.